I think what I'm getting at is like the average person today, looking back with 40 years of hindsight, would be shocked that there was a rope line with people behind it who hadn't been gone through magnetometers, hadn't been screened by the Secret Service, a mix of press and just average spectators. And the reason it was there was because that's always where it went, right? It became so routine that people weren't thinking about, oh, we need to reevaluate this in a climate today that we can't have people 15 feet from the president without going through magnetometers. I was fortunate enough to travel on Air Force One a couple of times when I was at Bloomberg News. And, you know, Obama approached rope lines, you know, and to get into that area took me a good hour, you know, and I was approved. Like I had a badge and all that stuff. So do you think that played a role in why that rope line was there, Ray and Tim?
Well, Del, let me start out that the protocols that were in place 40 years ago,
Yes.
of course, are not in place now. And I recall prior to that taking place, and Ray can probably back this up, that the prior administrations had been lobbied to allow us to use metal detectors. It was not new technology, and metal detectors in the hands of well-trained people like the Uniform Division of the Secret Service are very, very effective. So as I recall, we had been asked to use them, and I heard such things as we didn't want it to look like a siege atmosphere around the president. Well, Ray mentioned our intelligence division. Well, they get sacks of letters every day threatening the president of the United States, whoever it is. So it was a bit of a siege atmosphere, but Bill did pull the plan off the shelf, but it always starts with 3 rings of security to begin with. And the second ring now is really the metal detectors, where it really wasn't before. And of course, the final ring are the agents assigned to the president himself, that if all else fails, then you're going to have to rely upon their reactions based upon a couple of theories, which the arm's reach theory, that is, if the attacker is within arm's reach, you go for the attacker, and the second, to cover and evacuate. And in that case, those theories did work correctly, that Ray, Jerry, they evacuated the president, I covered the president, and others that were close by quickly took John Hinckley into custody, in spite of the fact he got 6 rounds off in 1.7 seconds. That's pretty quick reaction time. So some things worked, some didn't. And we would never say it was a success, of course, because if it was a success, the president wouldn't have been shot. But things have changed dramatically since then. And security is not just 360 in all directions now.